Hey, what's up? This is Anton. I just wanted to give you guys an update in regards to my cleanse and what's been happening. So this is my cleanse update. Basically today is my transition from the cleanse to eating strict paleo. I was unbelievably excited this morning, and literally I woke up and I ate 4 eggs and half an avocado and a handful of spinach and a bell pepper, and I just scrambled that whole thing together and ate like a madman. I was very excited to get some nice solid food that wasn't just veggies into my body. Okay, so what I did was I broke it down into the 5 days. I started this on Wednesday of last week and then went to Sunday. Kind of just some stupid little symptoms and things like that I experienced. So let's talk about it. First off, headache. Day 1 on Wednesday, I totally felt like I had a hangover. Not even kidding. It was just kind of miserable. It's because I drink a good amount of caffeine every morning. I love my chai tea. Now haven't had that since Tuesday of last week. On Paleo, you can drink caffeine, but I forgot this morning. And I won't get my chai tea latte because it's sweet, it's got sugar. So the moral of the story is, if I do go back to drinking caffeine, I'm most likely going to have to consume tea without sugar and without cream. Thursday, headache. Actually, yes, I had one, but it subsided a bit. Friday, very mild. Saturday, no headache. And then Sunday, you know, I shot the video for you guys, and I brought it, and I said, hey, I didn't have a headache, and I didn't. And then like an hour later, all of a sudden I get hit with this mammoth headache, and I think that was, you know, my body just getting rid of some type of toxin. I don't think it was caffeine. I don't think it was water. I drank 2 big water bottles that day, so not quite sure. We're just going to speculate that my body's cleansing. Okay, perfect. Next, the upset tummy. So everyone always asked about this. Actually, Toby, he left a comment on one of our other videos, aka Going Bigger, and this is to answer your question. Did I have any colon problems, or how was the cleanse? No, I didn't poop a lot. Okay, but I did have 2 that were just unbelievably dark fried spinach green. So there's the answer to that question. Okay, so, sorry. Wednesday, no upset tummy. Thursday, no upset tummy. Friday, yes, all of a sudden started to get upset tummy because the only thing I was eating was I was consuming those little drinks that they allowed on the cleanse, and then just tons of veggies. So with nothing but veggies in my system, I started to get an upset tummy. Both Friday and Saturday, totally bloated, like felt like the stomach was sticking out to here, like I should just roll over and flop out of bed. And a ton of gas. Okay, that could be associated possibly with the ton of broccoli. I mean, I ate, just myself in 5 days, I ate a bag and a half size of that Costco broccoli, in addition to all the other veggies. So that's what went on there. Withdrawals. I had caffeine withdrawals basically the first 3 days. After that, it went away. I think I had sugar withdrawals the first 4 days. I really craved sugar. I'm going to get to it here in a second. Actually, no, here, pan over here real quick. Basically, at the end of this cleanse, you know, and I wasn't doing this specifically for weight loss, I was doing it just to get healthy, and then also get a good start to my paleo and kind of get rid of my cravings for the sugars and the caffeines and the breads. I started at 180, 1.4 pounds, and I ended this cleanse at 174.9. So I dropped a fair amount of weight. And one of the reasons I think I dropped so much weight so quickly was in December, all I did was eat. Literally, like, there's one day, Erica was just reminding me of this, where I ate ice cream 3 times in one day. So, you know, you're consuming 5,000 plus calories, of course you're going to gain weight. And those calories, for me, apparently if I cleanse, were somewhat easy to shed. So, next withdrawal, hunger. I had a little bit of hunger all days. I had that empty feeling inside of me. And the reason for that is, I think what happens is we fill up on these these really heavy foods. They're greasy, they're deep fried, they're battered, or heavy breads, and they sit inside of our system, so they give us that really complete feeling. And when you're only eating veggies and augmenting that with the protein supplements and stuff that I took, you weren't getting that ultra full feeling. The best meals that I ate during the whole process was my warm veggie soup at night. It just made, it was that comfort food feeling that kind of makes you feel complete. So, the other thing that happened too, booze. I really craved booze on Friday, Saturday, and actually again even on Sunday evening. The reason for that, most definitely on Friday and Saturday, is that's just my routine. I know it's hard to get out of, but on Friday or Saturday in the evening, I sit down, I get my magic bottle of Grey Goose, I get my shot glass, and I either take my shots of Grey Goose, or I mix my Grey Goose with some Sprite or some seltzer water, or maybe a little bit of lime or tonic. I don't care. Grey Goose anyway, that's my drink. Also, man, I craved popcorn this weekend. My wife makes the best homemade popcorn ever. She just makes it, and she either makes it in a pot, like literally by hand, or we have like a homemade popcorn machine, and she puts her own butter, and then a little bit of special popcorn salt, and then mixes each little piece of it individually. It's the best stuff ever. So, once again, part of the routine on Fridays and Saturdays, it doesn't matter where we're at, what we're doing, I usually get me a little bit of popcorn. Okay, last, outlook. I was really excited to start the cleanse because, you know, it was totally new. The next thing that happened, I was lightly depressed on Thursday. I have an unbelievably positive outlook on life, but I still felt a little bit down. Friday, I was definitely a little bit grumpy, definitely a little bit down in the dumps. By Saturday, though, I think my body had started to clear itself of its need for the sugars, caffeines, and oils, and, you know, carbs, and I was starting to feel better, starting to get positive. And then again, by Saturday, I was like, or excuse me, on Sunday, I was like, yeah, baby, I made it through. And I know part of this was because I knew on Monday I got to eat. And so all day Sunday, I've just been I was rejoicing. It's Monday afternoon, still feeling good. I'll update you guys later tonight with everything I ate. Please leave your thoughts and comments. Thanks.